Let's talk about ghosting. When someone just disappears without warning, no text, no explanation, nothing. Whether it's someone you were dating, a romantic partner, or even a friend, that kind of silence cuts deep. Because the ghosting doesn't just end a connection, it messes with your sense of worth, trust, and emotional safety. Let's unpack what really happens to us when people just vanish like that and how to heal from it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Cole, a counselor and therapist helping people navigate emotional healing and self-growth. If you've ever been ghosted, you know the confusion, anxiety, and self-blame that can come with it. Especially we're in the age of dating apps and things of that nature. So it is very common. Today, we're breaking down what ghosting really does to your mind, how to emotionally recover, and how to protect your peace moving forward. Let's dive right in. Ghosting taps into one of the deepest human fears, rejection without explanation. Your brain is wired to look for patterns and closure. So when someone suddenly disappears, your mind goes into overdrive trying to make sense of it. Did I say something wrong? Was I enough? That uncertainty triggers the same parts of the brain activated by physical pain. In short, ghosting literally hurts. And not just about the person who left, it's about what that silence awakens in you. It can reopen old wounds of abandonment, neglect, or betrayal from the past relationships, or even childhood. Being ghosted can cause a spiral of emotions that look like this: confusion, you asking yourself what happened; self doubt, you asking was I too much; anxiety, will this happen again; anger or resentment, how could they treat me like that? Over time, if it happens repeatedly, ghosting can chip away at your self esteem and make you start expecting people to disappear. That's emotional hypervigilance, always waiting for the other shoe to drop. It can also make it harder to trust new connections because of a part of you who's always guarding against that same pain. Now, let's be clear. Being ghosted is never your fault. People ghost for their own reasons, often tied to avoidance or emotional immaturity. Some ghost because they're uncomfortable with confrontation. They don't know how to express disinterest without guilt. They fear emotional responsibility, or they simply lack empathy for how their silence affects others. But their inability to communicate doesn't define your worth. It reveals their limitations. So don't trip. Now let's talk about healing. Healing starts with validation. Yes, that really hurt you. You're not too sensitive. Then begin a process of reclaiming your peace. Number one, stop rewriting their silence. Don't fill in the blanks with self blame. Their lack of response is a response. Ground yourself in reality. A person who disappears without explanation is showing you their capacity for connection. Believe them. Number three, feel the grief. Even if it wasn't a long relationship, ghosting creates a sudden emotional loss. Allow yourself to feel that. Number four, rebuild your trust in humanity slowly. Not everyone will treat you that way. Don't let one person's avoidance become your worldview. And finally, number five, set emotional boundaries. If someone's communication feels inconsistent or unsafe, name it early on. You have the right to ask for clarity. Ghosting might have broken your trust for a while, but it can also teach you something powerful. You deserve emotional safety. You deserve direct communication. And you deserve to be surrounded by people who choose honesty over avoidance. When you stop internalizing other people's silence as a reflection of your worth, that's when true healing begins. If you've been ghosted, I want you to remember this. Their silence says more about them than it ever will about you. Comment below, I choose peace, not confusion, because healing means protecting your peace from those who can't meet you with respect. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this with someone who needs a reminder that being ghosted is not a reflection of their value. And as always, keep showing up for yourself. That's how real change happens. Peace.